Obviously not enough, to win the game. There were some opportunities. Some receivers came open and stuff like that. It was just a matter of getting them the ball. And with the weather and stuff, it's you got to play through those things. So, but Wisconsin did a good job on defense, and we just got to play better.
Taulia, Penn State defensively ranks 4th in defensive passing efficiency. With the exception of the Ohio State and Michigan games, they pretty much handcuffed their opponents. What kind of things do you expect, do they do defensively, and what sort of challenges will you have against their D this Saturday?
Yeah, Penn State, obviously they always got a good defense. They're really good up front, and they got a lot of experience in the secondary with their corners and safeties and stuff like that. They like to bring pressure. I think they do a good job of putting pressure on the quarterback. And, I think it's going to be a good challenge for us this week. And it's just the same thing for us. We just got to prepare, just win Monday through Friday, and come out on Saturday and put it all on the field.
Hey, Taulia. Tight ends and running backs have been more involved in the pass game, even more so than your past years here. Why do you think that is this season?
I think it's just getting everyone involved. We got running backs that can catch and block and run and stuff like that, as well as our tight ends. And our offense guys, they feel like everyone can, contribute to our success. And I think Coach Enos does a really good job of getting everyone involved. And, we think it benefits us. So. No, I'm not really surprised. I think every time you guys ask how the tight end room is, I always say those guys are really good. They work hard, and they're reaping the benefits of it.
Hey, Taulia. Coach Enos worked with Penn State's defensive coordinator, Manny Diaz, down in Miami. Has he been able to give you kind of any insights into what they do defensively, things that you should be aware of at the line of scrimmage?
Yes, sir. I mean, just like the things we see on film, they like to pressure. They like to bring pressure. They play different coverages behind it, and they're really good players on defense. So, it's just the things we see on film and stuff like that. So.
It was a different world, COVID 2 years ago, but you guys went to that stadium and won at Penn State. From a muscle memory standpoint, from a confidence standpoint, what does that do for you guys going this Saturday, even though it was a completely different animal 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years was 2 years ago. I feel like this team we have this year is really different. They have a different team this year too, and we didn't have the crowd over there, and they play a big factor too in the game. And every year is different, every game's different, just like how every play is different. So it's just a matter of preparing and showing up on Saturday.
Hey, Taulia. Jay Sean talked about how there might be a little bit of extra motivation going to Penn State, knowing that some of your teammates and maybe even some of the Penn State players. Do you feel that at all, or is this just like any other game?
Yeah, it's just like every other game. Obviously, it's a big game for our program and stuff like that. So, I'm just really excited to go into Penn State and play over there and stuff like that. So I think it's just, we're going to prepare like how we prepare every other game, but we're just looking to win every week.
So you've been starting for 3 years now. What's kind of the process for you when you have performance that's not to your standard, kind of putting it in the rearview mirror and then moving forward to the next week?
Yeah, it's all about moving on. You always wish you could do more or have the game back and stuff like that. But that's life, that's football, and gotta turn it around real quick because in the Big Ten you got good teams, back to back, and this is our stretch of back to back good teams and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of putting it behind you and working hard.
So you guys have lost twice before this year, and you guys have been able to come back and win the following Saturday. What is it about this team that gives you guys that oomph to bounce back the way you have so far this season?
well, this team we have this year, you know, there's no quit in us. We're always looking for work. We always, you know, always motivated and ready. You know, I think we can put the game behind us easier, you know, than last year and stuff like that. And, you know, I feel like our team is very competitive, and knowing we have a team like Penn State that we got to go up there and, you know, we're no time to, you know, get in your feelings or get emotional and stuff like that, think about leaving or whatever. You know, we're all together and we're all ready to work and turn this thing around, get back on the right track. Thank you.